Business in the 217 on the WMAY morning news feed. All kinds of great entertainment to keep you updated on, especially when it comes to the Springfield Muni. And board president Craig Williams joining us here on the WMAY morning news feed. Craig, thanks for taking time with us. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing great. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So the Muni, of course, the past year and a half has been really uncertain for a lot of live entertainment, and everybody's been doing things to evolve with the situation, from having virtual shows and, one-on-one readings and all kinds of things. But you guys are firing back up, and you've actually been touring around. Give us the latest, what's going on with the Springfield Muni.
Yeah. So with the 2021 season being canceled, we were antsy. We wanted to do something. So we had our kicked off the Muni Summer Tour, and we've already hit Rochester at their Sparks in the Park event. And then last night we announced our season at the Springfield Bicentennial Plaza. But we're coming up with two more. We've got one this Sunday at the Sherman Amphitheater, which starts at 5:00 with the Land of Lincoln Chorus, and we hit the stage at 6:30. And there's free ice cream. It's an ice cream social. And then we're going to end that tour on September 12th at the Chatham Community Park at 6:00.
It's pretty awesome to hear you guys doing this tour as a way to really highlight the work of the Springfield Muni Opera and the shows that are coming up. You said you announced it this week. Let's go ahead and hear it. So those who weren't able to hear the announcement, what shows we got coming up with the Springfield Muni?
Sure. We're opening with the SpongeBob musical. It's a regional premiere.
What is that? There's a SpongeBob musical? So,
I mean, he's not just a simple sponge. It's
yeah. How is that going to work? I mean, is somebody going to be walking around in a big sponge or something? Or
no, not exactly. He's kind of got like that look. He's got the overall SpongeBob look. Okay. With the pants, and he's got suspenders, and no, everyone's kind of hints at the character, but they've got the same personality, same voices. That quintessential SpongeBob laugh. You'll know. It'll be easy to tell.
I'm looking forward to hearing more about that. That's going to be fun. So you got the SpongeBob musical. What else is on tap?
We've got Ragtime, which is our second one up. And just to mention, SpongeBob musical is going to be sponsored by Edward Jones, and Ragtime is sponsored by Sigachel LP. And Ragtime is one that we had intended to do in 2020 and 2021, and we were able to bring it back for 2022.
So after that year off, a lot of people gearing back up to get back on the stage, and a lot of people looking forward to getting back into the audience there out at the Springfield Muni. Now, you've been touring. You've done 2 shows already. You had one this week in Springfield coming up, and actually when this ultimately airs, it'll be after the Sherman event. But thereafter, you've got another event in Chatham. When is Chatham's event?
September 12th. And we've got 2 more shows for next season, too.
Tell us about it.
All right. We've got Disney's Newsies, which is going to be sponsored by United Community Bank. It'll be in July. And then we'll wrap up with Roald Dahl's Matilda, which will be there in July and August.
Craig Williams, he is the board president for the Springfield Muni, talking about their upcoming shows and the tour. So plenty of opportunity for you to get out there and enjoy some live entertainment. And is this touring thing something that's going to be a kind of standard now? Are you finding success with it, or are we after you tour and hit up the event in Chatham, is it going to be back to your guys' amphitheater there by the lake?
That's a great question. So really, after last night especially, we had a lot of people say they loved it, that they really enjoyed being in the middle of Springfield and just enjoying a night of music, not necessarily a full-blown show. So yeah, I think we might be doing something small, maybe at the beginning and the end of the season, maybe another season announcement or something like that, to kind of tease the shows. And then maybe one to celebrate, like a big cast party that everyone's invited to. So yeah, I don't know that that's the end of this after this year. This has been a fun experiment.
Good to hear. So Craig, if people want to get involved with the Springfield Muni, either financially, either to support, to be backstage, to help with the various crew members you need to run a show, or those who want to be the star of the show, how can they get involved?
Yeah, that's a great question. So we are very active on Facebook and Instagram under the Muni, or our website has lots of information about all of the various ways, or how you, if you want to donate or be on stage or be backstage, at www.themuni.org. And we are, mostly volunteer run organization. So everything and anything people would like to be a part of, we would love to hear from them. So they can tune in any of those medias and we'll get you plugged in.
Craig, if people are looking to be part of the upcoming shows that you've announced, do you have the cast already picked, or are there going to be some tryouts coming up? People,
yeah, that's a great question. So all roles will be open, including the ones from the previous 2020 season, and we'll have auditions in March. Normally, we kick off the first weekend of March, and then go from there. We'll have more information really, really soon, probably in the next 3 or 4 months. And we have a workshop traditionally in February, and I think we'll have a few other ways to learn about the Muni and how to get involved on stage in audition and that kind of thing.
Craig Williams, the president of the Springfield Muni Board, joining us here on the WMAY Morning News Feed. And again, you've traveled already. You've hit up Rochester and Springfield, and we're airing this before, or we're recording this before your event in Sherman, but it's going to air on WMAY after the event in Sherman this weekend. But tell us about the Chatham event. When is that coming up?
So it's September 12th, and it will be at Chatham's Community Park. You can bring your lawn chairs, come sit out, maybe bring dinner, and it will be at 6 p.m. that Sunday.
Fantastic. Craig, thank you so much for taking time with us today on the WMAY Morning News Feed with Business in the 217.
Thanks for having me.